Good morning, guys. It's April Fool's Day. It's about 7:35. Tomorrow's surgery day, so thought I'd make this video. Don't know if I'll feel like it tomorrow or the next day. But whew, I'm nervous, so I thought I'd reach out to y'all to send some prayers for my nerves and you know, guide that surgeon's hands and the anesthesiologist keep me alive. It started snowing here. Mike said it's calling for 2 to 4 inches. I'm looking out the window right now, and it's that real faint snow that you can barely see. The only reason I can see it is because the darker trees, you can see it go in front of them. Looks like I got a black eye. So last couple of nights been up and down, up and down. But I feel rested. Having the surgery in Grand Forks, which is almost 2 hours away. So Mike and I are gonna stay. The hospital has some kind of hotel or whatever. They can put you up, and it's only $40 a night. However, I'm used to having Netty with me like 24/7, right? So leaving her alone for a couple of days, I'm really, really, really apprehensive about it. They say that cats can get really stressed out and stuff. I'm trying to get the makeup out of my tin here. So thought about asking my caregiver. She lives so far away, but if she's got clients in the next town over, maybe she can stop and give her wet food and check on her. Play with her for a few minutes or something. Nettie doesn't like her, but she might just be happy to see a person. So yeah, I put I have her little bowl full of dry food, but I have one of those stainless steel dog food dishes that I had for my dog that I kept. So I went on and put 3 scoops in that for her. I'm thinking that should be enough dry food. Her litter box is clean. I don't know. I'm today I might be more nervous than I am about this surgery. That'll change. Yeah. So I know my friend on here was saying that her husband went for open heart surgery, and she made the mistake like I did of watching the video. We both say, yeah, we shouldn't have done that. I was looking up things on the internet, and I saw this one procedure when you type something in and then these doctors will come up and they'll show these procedures. Sometimes you'll see the actual surgery. Um, this one was explaining about putting you in a different kind of state, like putting you fully under, or I think that he called this other one like a twilight. So the first thing that popped into my head was I've been put into a twilight when I had my throat surgery done. And I was aware of everything they were doing. I was kind of like in and out of it, but I was aware. Um, and they put the numbing spray in and everything. I could hear them talking the whole time. So, my head, I'm thinking, am I going to hear them drilling in my But I don't think that's what they meant. I'll find out, let you guys know. Or if you already know, let me know. I'll be checking my comments and things like that much as I can. So I've got to stay tomorrow night in the hospital after the procedure. So Mike will be able to stay in that comfy room. Isn't that nice? I'm glad they have that. I know when I had my surgery in South Bend, Indiana, they didn't have anywhere like that to stay. They wouldn't let him stay in the room with me either. Told him he'd have to leave, but we didn't even have a car there. So this really kind nurse put him up in the one of the waiting rooms or something with a blanket and a pillow. Bless Mike, he can fall asleep anywhere. Not kidding you. If he takes me to an appointment and he sits out and waits for me, I'll come out and he'll be like, he'd be drooling and everything, guys. Yeah. I asked him, how can you fall asleep just anywhere like that? He says it's easy. You just, how do they say that? He says you just sit back and clear your mind and don't think about anything. Just relax. I said, okay then. So I'm pretty sure I got everything set up. I'll show you my lift chair. It's kind of up right now. Put that little table beside it, and we had to redo our whole living room basically. I don't have a couch or anything like that. I sold that because there was just no room in here for anything. Oh, so yeah, a little bit of nerves going. Do you guys got any plans? Are you playing any April Fool's jokes? Let me hear them if you are. You know, they originally wanted to schedule my surgery for today. And I said, do you have anything else? She said, the second. Why? I said, because I'm not having surgery on April Fool's Day. She laughed. She goes, I didn't even think of that. It's fun. So pray for me to have my normal sense of good humor, because when I'm funny, when I'm nice, anybody, when you treat the people right that are taking care of you, get them laughing, recognize that they have a hard job. Don't keep telling them they have a hard job. Just be grateful and give them a laugh or a giggle when they come in to check on you. It'll go a long way. They'll kind of go out of their way to help you out. They'll check on you more often because you're not giving them a hostile environment to go into. Yeah. So I haven't ever had to stay in the hospital very long, maybe a day or two. Um, but that's how I treated them. And they told me, "Oh, it was such a pleasure having you here. You can come back anytime." And I don't think they were joking with me. They probably meant it. So I'm taking my tablet with me. I don't know how the service will be, but I'm hoping I'll be able to at least play my games. I've got a coloring thing on there that I'm not crazy about it because it's got to be online to load new coloring. But I could clear and recolor the ones I've already done. Something to do. I'm taking my notepad and pen. I can write things down. I probably won't feel like reading. Um, I don't know. It just depends on how comfortable I am. There's a couple Aldi stores I want to hit today when we get down there. Check-in isn't until 3 o'clock, so 3 o'clock or after. So I figured, yeah, we get down there early and do a little shopping and stuff. And I mostly need dry goods like cereal and stuff like that. Canned fruit. Yeah. I appreciate you guys being here, and I appreciate your prayers. And I just looked up here and saw my little green believe sign. Showed you that in another video. I believe everything's gonna be okay, and that pray for Mike. Boy, he's wanting to not quit his job, but he wants to take off for a long time because he's afraid to leave me alone. And I told him, reassured him, I'm not gonna be alone. I got my caregiver that's gonna come, and I got the lady down the hall that said she'll check on me when you go back to work. My caseworker sent me an email saying that if he wanted to go back to being my primary caregiver, he was allowed to do that. He's just got to go online and figure it out. But it pays $74 a day, and that's okay pay, but it's not what he's making now. So, but she said he could work part time. All these things floating around. So we kind of decided no, he would. I pushed him to. He said, "You're gonna have to go back to work." Number one, I don't want him up my butt all the time. Um, I need that a part time sometimes. You've been married a long time, you know what I mean. So I am taking my reading glasses with me anyway. I still got the both bifocals, but I keep having to do this to see. I don't like to do that. Um, so yeah, we'll see how it goes. I have a list of other caregivers to call um, since Cheryl quit, and the caregiver I had before Cheryl is coming, but she can only come 1 day a week right now. But she thinks one of her clients may be going to the hospital or hospice or whatever, so that would free her up. In other words, she wouldn't the lady wouldn't have to have anybody at all. She would be in a home or something. Um, so that would be another time, but I just keep thinking it's gonna work out. It really is. I say that all the time. When you say it so many times, you believe it. I believe that too. Not that I didn't believe it. It's just easier now to fall back on that. It's easier for me. Appreciate you guys being here. I think I'm okay now. Just had to do this little video, and I'm praying for you guys too. And if it's snowing at your place like it's snowing here, I pray this snow slows down or goes away. Like, subscribe, unlike, and send it to your enemies. Send it to your friends, you guys. And everything will be working out for our good. You'll see everything is good. Um, Good always prevails over evil. Um, if you're miserable and you keep watching the videos and the TV news channels about Trump and Elon Musk and all this junk, it's just junk. And the way you know that is it's people's opinions, it's people's the way they write it, the way they say it. If you were in their job, you may say it differently. So less of that and more of you, more of your life, more of your happiness. Um, get a hobby. I know I'm going to start cross stitching and some crocheting because I do have to walk and do my exercises, but I'm also going to have time sitting in that recliner and I'll need something to do besides watch TV. So, yep, everybody, have a good day.